Hey guys, Total Eclipse here today with my Black Ops 3 multiplayer review. Now first off, the movement system has had quite a nice overhaul and the new mechanics such as the wall running feels very smooth, making the game very easy to pick up and play, even if you've had no experience with first-person shooters previously. Now with the jump boost available, it makes higher ground more easily accessible and increases the importance of taking higher ground in team play, which is going to be really interesting in the ranked gameplay that we will see later on this year. When it comes to aiming and shooting other players, the weapons seem pretty well balanced in general, with the exception of the flinch mechanic, which does need looking at for the PC gameplay. There is certainly a weapon that will suit anybody's playstyle in this game from the get-go, so if you're new to the game, don't worry, you will find a weapon that you can use. Now the weapon system also rewards players who stick with their weapons, and though this isn't exactly a new mechanic, it is still certainly nice to see. That being said, there are a few weapons which do need looking at. The specialists are the biggest new feature we have seen so far and do add a fresh breath to the game and will no doubt influence the ranked game a lot. However, I can't help but feel they are a time-based kill streak style reward which grants players who struggle with the game a fighting chance but also make the game less of a challenge and sometimes even frustrating, especially during objective-based games. That being said, I'm sure we'll realise how easy it is to counter each of these specialists once we've had a bit more time to play the game. So all in all, judging from the gameplay we've seen so far, I would recommend buying Black Ops 3. However, I am worried that the game will become a bit more pay to win. And what I mean by this is I suspect that future DLC will include some new specialists that will be slightly overpowered as to sell more DLC copies. And now that being said, if you go with the season pass, then you don't have to worry about it so much, but it's those who don't that are going to miss out. Now how Black Ops 3 will compare to Star Wars Battlefront is another thing entirely, and they really are going head to head in November with their release dates. And I shall be covering the Star Wars Battlefront beta in October, but until then we can only speculate who will come out on top of the two giant AAA shooter games this year. Now I hope you enjoyed watching my review, and if you did, please like the video, and if you want to see more gameplay or the upcoming Battlefront game, make sure you subscribe. Now thank you very much for watching everyone.